Hello awesome people, how you doing today? Today I created for you an English speaking study plan because I know that your goal, yes your goal is to speak English, right? So if your goal is to speak English, it makes only sense to have a study plan dedicated just to improve this particular skill. And we also know that when it comes to learning English, especially speaking, practice is everything, right? So for this reason, you want to change the way you think about it. You want to completely remove from your head the word study. The word study, actually. You want to remove it completely, forget it, that's it.
It's over, okay?
Now, the power of words, my friend, is something I've been talking about in my videos quite extensively, so you probably already know what I mean. If you think about study, the first image you have in your mind is something like this one, right? And this is a horrible image to have in your mind. You don't want to study English, let alone study speaking. It makes you think about something that you are forced to do, something boring, something difficult. Oh my God, I would never want to do something like this. But if you think about practicing, my friend, the image in your mind completely changes. Because you see, the word practice brings you as an active participant. You need to be actively speaking this language. Yes, a practice plan is a better definition of what we are about to say. So basically, I'm asking you to take 30 minutes aside from your daily activities to dedicate to your English, to dedicate to yourself, to dedicate to something you want to do, to dedicate to something that is going to improve your future, right? So I think it's worth it, isn't it? So, first of all, you want to get your dose of morning confidence. The very first thing you want to do is to salute the sun. Yes. Well, if you know me, you already expected something a little bit different from usual, right? My suggestions are probably not the same suggestions you see around, and this is proof of it. So what do I mean by salute the sun? The very first things you say, you think in the morning are usually in your first language, aren't they? But you want to change that. You want to change that to having your first words for the day in English. And it's a moment when you say, just simply say out loud, date, time, and weather, all right? You want to say this out loud, and it's going to sound something like this. Good morning, world. Today is the 17th of April, 2024. It's 12:33 p.m. and it's a very sunny and hot day. That's all. That's all you want to say. Date, time, weather. This is going to prime your English for the day. Also, this will expand your vocabulary. And now maybe you want to ask, why is this going to expand my vocabulary? I am always repeating the same things. But not quite, my friend. First of all, you want to realize that every day is different. Like today is the 17th, but yesterday was the 16th, okay? And just by saying this, okay, you're also training your TH sound, right? 16th, 17th, all right? Not easy. It's not easy. Don't underestimate the power of numbers, right? They always change. Every moment when you say the time, it's gonna be a different time every time you say it. So if one day you say it at 7 in the morning and the next day you say it at 7:02 in the morning, it'll be different, right? And there's another way to expand your vocabulary. I made a video quite some time ago where I told you about the intensifiers, right? Let me show you exactly which video I mean. As you can see, this is my channel. If you scroll down the last section, is called Easy English Grammar, and there's a video right here, how to speak English using intensifiers. This is the video I mean. And what are intensifiers? Well, basically intensifiers are those words that intensify what you say. Words like very, really, so, not so, sort of, kinda. And how do you use them? Very simple. You look at the sky and you see that there are some clouds, right? So you can say today is cloudy, right? But maybe there aren't a lot of clouds, so you can say today is sort of cloudy or kind of cloudy, depending on how many clouds there are. And if this sounds like very strange to you, just go watch that video because you're gonna see exactly what I mean. Also, this very simple 5-minute morning routine is gonna get you ready for small talk. Because my friend, what is small talk other than just talking about the weather, right? And this is of course going to boost your confidence. If you wake up groggy and in a bad mood, probably your day is gonna continue that way. But if you wake up happy and full of energy, well, your day is likely to continue so. So for this reason, if you wake up and the first things you say are in English, well, that's gonna contribute a lot to your speaking skills. Now, step 2, continue with some listening practice. You can't start speaking this language if you first haven't listened to it. I'm serious, my friends. Before ever recording any kind of video I make, before even my one-on-one lessons, I listen to something in English. This is to prime my ears, to get my ears used to the sounds of this language. In case you don't know, prime means prepare, to get ready. So listening to something in English basically gets you ready to then speak this language. And how do you do that? Well, you can watch YouTube videos just like this one, but better yet, you can watch things you are really interested in. This is very important. You don't want to watch things you are not interested just for the sake of listening. It's gonna be very strange for you, and you will be utterly uninterested. You won't even follow it because you don't care. It's true, think about it. Like, if you have no interest for, I don't know, economy, and you start watching a video just for the sake of listening that talks about how the economy is changing or blah, 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 for you will be a lot of blah, 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 right? You won't even be interested in understanding the vocabulary the person is using in the video. So don't do that, okay? Just watch things you are very interested in, things you would watch anyway, things you would watch in your language. That's what you want to watch. And of course, don't use any subtitles. Don't use any subtitles because your focus is on just listening. You're priming your ears, remember? So that's your goal for these 15 minutes. If you don't have a lot of time during the day, maybe you have 0 time, okay? That's okay, because I'm sure that you maybe spend even just 10 or 15 minutes just traveling from city to city, maybe by bus, train, car, whatever it means, okay? You still can listen to a podcast as you go there, as you do that, as you travel, even if you're working from home and you wash the dishes after lunch, okay, you still got that time available to listen to something. Afterwards, you're going to have a lot of words just circulating around, okay? Just going around your head, circulating around, and you will feel the need of speaking, just very similar to when you listen to a particular song, to a particular tune you really like. What happens afterwards? You want to start singing it, right? Even if you are completely out of tune, even if you don't know how to sing, the first reaction is to want to participate in it, right? And this is why now you're ready for the step number 3. Practice. Oh yeah, this is the next and last part of your daily routine. Only 10 minutes of speaking. Yeah, that's all. I know of a lot of methods, but the two I prefer over anything else is either using Pi or Episoden. I made specific videos on both the tools, but I'm going to tell you more about these things right now. First of all, they're free, all right? So you don't have to spend a dime on them. Just use them. They're free to use, and I'm going to show you in a second how to do it. The first one is an AI app. It's free, it's a conversational AI app. It's the most advanced I've seen so far, and it's simply amazing. It's my favorite one. And the cool thing of it is that even if you don't know how to continue the conversation, the app will do this for you. So let me show you what I mean. So I'm getting into Pi. Hey Pi, nice to meet you. My name's Albert and my day is going alright. Right now I'm recording a video for YouTube just to show these very great guys how to use you as a tool to practice English.
Hey there, Albert. Nice to meet you too. That's awesome that you're creating a YouTube video to show how I can be a helpful tool for practicing English. I'm here to help, so feel free to ask me questions or converse with me to demonstrate how I can assist with English language practice. What would you like to start with?
You see what I mean? As soon as he started speaking, he started asking questions, which brings the conversation forward. And if you don't know any of the words, you just press the X and then you just go look for it. And if you don't know the meaning, you can always ask. That's it, as simple as this. Really, you can't go wrong using Pi. Alternatively, you can use Episoden. Episoden is a pretty new website I fell in love with because it gives you the possibility to speak with real people for only 7 minutes on rotation, which means that you speak with one person and then you speak with another person and so on and on and on until you say stop. Here is Episoden, and as you can see, as soon as you log in, the first thing is this one right here. Join the next session. This means you don't have to waste any time, right? Searching for the right person or looking for a topic. No, everything is right here. You see, join the next section, next topic, food and culture. And if you watched my previous video on the same topic, you know that you also get a very simple, nice video introducing the topic, telling you what to talk about. Your pronunciation skills, your speaking skills, your conversational skills, your vocabulary, everything is going to grow pretty much dramatically. And I strongly recommend you using those apps. If your level is B1 and you have never spoken this language, that's okay. You want to begin with Pi because it gives you the right confidence and it improves your vocabulary enough to then go and speak with real people using Episoden. So let's have a little recap. You're gonna begin your day with saluting the sun. Oh yes, date, time, weather, right? Then you're gonna warm up your ears. You're gonna prime your ears with some listening, English listening practice. This needs to be done before you go to practicing with the step number 3. Otherwise, you're gonna end up using those 15 minutes thinking in your native language and you won't appreciate any good and tangible result from your speaking session. And lastly, my friend, remember to have fun. You want this routine to be as fun as possible. You got it, my friend. Yes. Also, if you're using this as a tool to improve, not only will you improve your English, but you will also improve anything else you are interested in. Yes, simple, my friend. Now, before we wrap this up, we want to make sure you know how to track your results. This way, you know if you're really improving your speaking skills. But let me show you what I mean. efset.org. This is the name of this website. You just need to scroll down a little and you'll find the tests you can take. You can go with any of these. They're all pretty valid, but the one I personally recommend is this one here, the 90-minute EF set. This is because you're going to test your reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills individually, so you will know your results skill by skill. Once you take the test, you're going to receive your results straight into your email account, and you're going to also have the possibility to download the certificate. And of course, like I said before, it's free. Yes, I know, 90 minutes can feel like a lot. Why not the 50-minute test or even the 15-minute one? Because, my friends, in these tests, you're not going to test your skills individually. So in the end of it, you won't have a clear idea of your real results. It's 90 minutes, okay? It's 1 hour and a half, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's gonna give you a really good idea of your level and what you can do to practice it further. But what if you really like the possibility of using Episoden, but you really have no idea, no clue on how to start using it? Like I said before, I made a video right on this topic, and I leave you a link right here so you can watch it next and know exactly what to do to start speaking English. So I leave you with this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.